What's going on, y'all? It's Rob with CinemaBullyz. It's been a while. I had a lot of life changes over these past few months, so I haven't really been on any type of bully platforms or making any videos, new content, etc. I've just been watching, and I'm paying attention to a lot of people and big name people and people that are trying to do something in the dog game. And I have to say my life has been a lot less stressful dealing with these people in this bully game, in this bully world. A lot of y'all just like to create drama and petty bullshit, and none of y'all care about anybody other than yourselves and what you're trying to do. You guys can lie, bullshit, gaslight people all day. But all you're doing to them is just manipulating them to try to get ahead, and then when it backfires or something goes wrong, then you want to blame the person that has the dog or the deal that fell through that you're not happy about, to go fix your dog or the dog you co-own with them, because you don't want to keep 20 dogs at your house, so you just want to hand them out to people like candy pretty much, and just, here, take this dog, I just want to breed it in the future. Okay. I've attempted to do that, and it wasn't really my thing, man. I just can't justify giving dogs to people or selling them cheaper to people and then expect them to go by the guidelines that I try to, make them abide by. Because life changes for people, people's ideas change. Their kids get attached to these dogs, and then if you breed the dog and something goes wrong, the dog dies, and then a lot of people don't want to deal with that, especially when they have a loving family member. And I don't blame them. I mean, dogs give you that unconditional love. You whoop their ass, they'll still bite somebody if they come in the door. So people don't want to risk their dog to allow someone else to get ahead that didn't really have to put the effort in to do it. And I see it a lot going on media about people screwing people over, deals going bad, breeding's not taken, blaming it on the next guy, blaming it on the next girl, blah, blah, blah. And everyone that's blaming, pointing the finger, needs to look at themselves, because keep all your damn dogs. If you're a breeder and you claim to be, and you're trying to carry your blood forward and doing what you got to do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, at one point I had 8 or 9 dogs, and it was too much. It's a full-time job, and I'm in the HVAC industry, and I don't got time to take care of 9 dogs. I mean, I just don't, as much as I would love to, because dogs are great, and I like doing the shows. I'm competitive, I like having fun, I like creating something that's gonna leave my mark in something. And I was almost there with what I was doing. I got 5 years in, got 3-4 generations behind puppies that I've put on the ground, and I'm still going to continue, but I'm just dibble dabbing in between what I have and what blood that I like, that works for me, and what I'm doing. Now, one thing that I've realized with my blood, I'm pretty tightly line bred now with the puppies I have on the ground. So eventually I'll be bringing something new into it, and I'll be also crossing the puppies I have that are line bred, that all have similar blood to each other, because they still have outcrosses on their, parent sides. There's still going to be an outcross, but still going to be very, very tightly line bred, inbred, whatever you want to call it. And that should be my final product of, my blood that I would like to claim to be mine, having 5 years of generations behind it. Because it's my thought process. I used mostly old school blood, and I'm producing with old school blood that people with the new school can't produce. And it's pretty sad because a lot of these big name breeders that have these big name studs, I've been seeing a lot of pit bulls, man. I mean, my dogs are more bully, and I got, dogs that were, around fucking 8-9 years ago or longer, and my dogs are more bully. And that just shows you that the old school blood is what created the new school. So what makes you think that the old school blood ain't gonna throw? It's not gonna throw if it's scatterbred. You gotta line breed it, inbreed it, take the best of the best and breed it to the next, and then outcross it eventually. And you people don't understand that. You guys just think you're gonna breed to the next big name stud and you're gonna have all these nice dogs. Nah, you're gonna have half pit bulls and maybe 1 or 2 hitters out of the whole litter. I don't care what dog you breed it to. Aaron, well, he's dead now, but Blue or Samson or Brim, Grim, Rocco, any big name studs, K2, dogs that look great in pictures, and a lot of them don't look good in person, but that's for you to find out. Anyone can edit pictures. Certain dogs still look good in both, but a lot of big name dogs don't look good in person. Or they're a lot smaller in person. They have multiple problems when it comes to their movement, their rears, their elbows, the girth, the bone, their head shapes. Photoshop's an amazing tool, especially in this dog game. I've seen enough to believe that unless it's a cell phone picture, I really don't believe, but that's what the dog looks like. So, but like I said, this is what I've been seeing on media lately. And then I just see like the same people, oh, they got the next hitters and this. And no, you don't. You have some puppies. They might be all right. They might be decent. They might be very good. But, I remember people selling out puppies before they were 4 weeks old. Now people ain't selling puppies till they're 8, 10, 12 weeks old or older, because the way the market is, everyone flooded it thinking they're going to be the next breeder. And a lot of people ruin the bully name by selling dogs that are fucked up. So when it comes to health or it comes to structure or what they look like, people that want an American bully, they want a Rocco or a Grim or a Brim style dog. They don't want a fucking Amstaff or a pit bull. That's not what they're trying to buy. So when people buy those kinds of dogs and then they promote that they are a bully to people that don't know what bullies are, they just look at them like, oh, that's just a pit bull. No, it's an American bully, but it just wasn't bred right. And that's, a lot of, like, some bitches should not be bred. Some studs should not be bred. Just because you buy a $5,000 dog or more doesn't mean it's going to be a worthy dog to breed. Time will tell. Trial and error will tell. I bred both my studs in my circle and my own yard before I even opened them to the public to see what they would throw. And both of my studs throw very nice. I'm not saying they throw grand champions and out of every litter or anything like that, but they throw nice. They throw well, like enough to get someone started to, if they like a certain attribute when it comes to color or blood or bone or head shape, whatever the case is, I got it in my yard. Structure's on point with almost every dog in my yard. There's nothing really wrong with my yard when it comes to health, structure, and head shape. I would say I have those 3 things locked you know, pretty down. The one things that I need, or a couple things I need, or I would like to have, would be the girth, bigger bone, and width. If I get those three things, I should be pretty good. I have the muscle definition too. The rear, some of them lack, but they all have some rear. A fatter rear would also be something I would like to add, you know, to me. And that's me breaking down my dogs and not being biased. I don't claim to have the best dogs. I don't give a shit if I did. I like my dogs. I like the way they look. I have pit bull style looking dogs, Amstaff style dogs in the face, like the head shape. And then I also have dogs that are more bulldogish, bullier, if you want to call it, with the droopier lips and the more boxed head and the shorter muzzle. Now, what style of dog you prefer is, you know, where I guide people to breed to. And health should be number one, and then everything else should come after. If you breed the studs that are dying before the age of 2 or 3 or 4, most likely that dog's not healthy. There's some type of genetic defect with that dog, and you just bred it into your blood, therefore, you know, compromising whatever you're trying to do. Not saying that's why all these dogs have died, but a lot of them died from health related issues. Some of them died from heat stroke, but I mean, that's shouldn't have a breeding problem like that. So that, to me, it's still health. It's all health related. Unless your dog gets ran over by a car or killed by another dog, or, you know, something really, it eats poison, then okay, it died. But no one's gonna tell you the truth in this game other than somebody like myself, and there's a few others that will straight up tell you what it is. But most people will lie to your face and not tell you the truth about anything, and they won't guide you in the right direction. Because if you have money, you have ambition, and you want to get real involved in this, and you want to do good, better than whoever it is you're looking up to, they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to even have that mindset. So they're not going to help you the way you think they're going to. I've helped out thousands of people from my YouTube videos, from my DMs. Some people, you know, I've gave my number to and let them talk to me on the phone about stuff that they wanted to know. And I don't mind doing it, but at the same time, I'm not as involved anymore, so I kind of don't want to be on the phone. But, you know, DMs in my YouTube, you know, feel free, comment, you know, DM me. And people ask me a lot of the same shit, and I have it all on here. So just watch the videos. There's over 100 videos. I'm going to be posting more content once I'm more settled in my life, in my new lifestyle that I have now. But, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt and understand that no offense, but I don't really care about anybody in this game. I care about the breed in general when it comes to, you know, having some real cool dogs and very loyal and family oriented dogs. If you want to be cool with me, cool, but no one's going to use me to their benefit when it comes to anything with these dogs. This is why this YouTube channel is here, to educate and show people, you know, rights and wrongs, and what my personal experience brought me to see and believe in this, you know, bully game. So, hope this helps some of you guys out. Like to hear from people, so comment below. Let me know what you're up to, what you've been doing. You know, if you guys need any advice, opinions, you know, just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook at CinemaBullyz NJ. And, you know, keep liking, subscribing, you know, sharing my videos. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, guys. Later.